The fans are demanding, and they want to win, and we get that. We want to win. I think our view, though, was that this is a long-term project.
There are two contrasting viewpoints regarding Chelsea's managerial situation under Mauricio Pochettino. One perspective argues that Chelsea's decision to stick with Pochettino is justified, while the other contends that the club should have acted more swiftly to replace or part ways with him. Chelsea's recent performance, marked by an unbeaten streak of over 2 months spanning 8 games, has placed them in contention for a European football spot next season. Despite currently holding the 9th position in the table, they are just 1 game behind 7th-placed Newcastle, trailing by a mere 3 points. Before their recent match at the Emirates Stadium, Chelsea's form had been commendable. Only Villa, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester City boasted better records in the preceding 12 games. Under Pochettino's guidance, Chelsea also advanced to the FA Cup semi-finals, representing their most promising domestic run since the period from October to December 2021 under former manager Thomas Tuchel. It's worth noting that Chelsea's previous unbeaten streak of over 8 games occurred during Tuchel's initial months in charge. However, that run was marred by draws against teams like Wolves and Southampton, culminating in a 5-2 defeat to West Brom. Recent performances from players such as Malo Gusto, Trevoh Chalobah, Cole Palmer, and Nicholas Jackson have shown significant promise. Generally speaking, Chelsea appears to be gradually finding its rhythm and cohesion, approximately 8 months into Pochettino's tenure. This progress has led many to advocate for retaining Pochettino, particularly considering Chelsea's history of frequently changing managers. Nevertheless, there have been notable setbacks. Chelsea's recent draws against teams like Brentford, Burnley, and Sheffield United have raised eyebrows. Additionally, losses to Liverpool and Wolves, coupled with a defeat to Middlesbrough in the Carabao Cup semi-final, have further fueled the debate surrounding Pochettino's future. The 5-0 humiliation at the hands of Arsenal, which brought about alarming comparisons to the meek 3-1 surrender in the same fixture last season under Frank Lampard, has intensified discussions about Pochettino's effectiveness. Some argue that the team, predominantly comprised of young and high-priced under-23 players, is still in the process of maturing and adjusting to the demands of top-flight football. Conversely, critics point to Pochettino's sporadic successes, suggesting that these moments of brilliance are overshadowed by frequent disappointments. Chelsea's official stance on the matter remains unchanged. They plan to evaluate Pochettino's performance after his first full year in charge, with a review expected after the season concludes on May 19th. How Pochettino navigates the challenging and crucial upcoming month will undoubtedly play a pivotal role in determining his long-term prospects at the club. The recent setback against Arsenal has certainly not helped Pochettino's case, casting a shadow over what promises to be a defining period in his managerial career at Chelsea. The divide between Mauricio Pochettino supporters and detractors remains evident, despite some recent improvements in results. However, these positive moments are being overshadowed by frequent setbacks and implosions. Historically, Chelsea managers have struggled to survive heavy defeats or damaging losses to rivals, let alone both. The negative impact of each misstep and subpar performance seems to outweigh any positive outcomes. The prevailing reality, marked by a series of disappointing performances, suggests that the situation may not have a favourable conclusion. There is a growing disparity between what the fans expect and the ownership's long-term plans. The fan base, accustomed to success and decisive actions, is growing increasingly frustrated with an ownership group advocating for long-term strategies without immediate rewards. Pochettino inherited a young squad, with most players aged 23 and under, lacking cohesion due to limited playing time together. Some players who had been part of previous seasons experienced instability and turmoil, making Pochettino's task challenging from the outset. The expectations ranged from strong cup performances to a push for European qualification. Despite the challenges, the defence for Pochettino remains robust, given the difficulties of managing such raw talent in a turbulent environment. However, accumulating evidence suggests that the squad, despite substantial investment, may not yet be ready to compete at the highest level. The club is building a new project, a new way to operate, Pochettino admitted, acknowledging the risks involved in building a new squad. The circumstances are not helping us be more competitive, be better, or be more consistent. These remarks reflect a manager on the defensive, highlighting the challenges faced. Chelsea appears to be back at square one, which raises questions about the hierarchy's decisions, including the under-25 recruitment strategy, player performances, and coaching methods. In football, the manager is often the easiest change to make when things aren't going well. This dynamic may leave Chelsea scrambling to secure a new boss in the summer if they decide to part ways with Pochettino. Despite the challenges, Chelsea remains within striking distance of the top 6 and has a clear understanding of the managerial landscape. Unlike Bayern Munich and Liverpool, but similar to Manchester United, Chelsea has not publicly indicated a managerial change for the summer, despite ongoing discussions among fans and in the media. Depending on one's perspective on Pochettino, this situation can be interpreted in various ways. Chelsea might be missing an opportunity to pursue potential targets by sticking with Pochettino, or they could be exercising patience after years of impulsive decisions, believing in their appointment despite challenging circumstances. The situation surrounding Mauricio Pochettino's tenure at Chelsea has grown increasingly complex, leading many to speculate that his departure was inevitable and the groundwork for his exit had been laid long before. Chelsea's decision to remain on the sidelines of the ongoing managerial carousel might, ironically, be a strategic advantage given the unpredictable nature of the market. Chelsea's current absence from this managerial merry-go-round could be seen as a strategic move, offering stability in turbulent times. However, it could also be viewed as a missed opportunity, allowing rivals to gain an advantage in the race for top managerial talent. The decision regarding Pochettino's future has become increasingly nuanced. Chelsea must weigh the option of sticking with Pochettino against the allure of joining a queue of clubs, many of which appear more attractive to prospective managers, in pursuit of a new coaching talent. This pivotal decision will shape Chelsea's trajectory in the crucial weeks and months ahead as they navigate a complex and rapidly evolving managerial landscape. What would you do if you were Todd Boehly? Would you keep Pochettino and give him another chance, or sack him at the end of the season? Let us know your opinions in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more Chelsea content.